lurkers! Tell all you archaeologists, I'm the Johnstruct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a sanitarium adventure. I'm just cleaning my glasses with my bull's rag. I got 2 new pairs of glasses because it's buy one get one free. Let's put the game actually on. These aren't one of them. Wait, is it? It's there. And I think these ones are better, but they're really fucking squeaky underneath these headphones. It's really annoying. And I'm trying to figure out what it is. I guess it's this plastic. But I tried putting like something over it in between. No, it doesn't stop it. It doesn't stop it from squeaking. These are absolutely fine for that though. Anyway, I like these as well. I chose 2 glasses I would like. That's sort of the point. Where are we in this computer game? Slow down game of load game. I'm assuming we're in chapter 5. The Yolkties. What? Oh yes, I know why it's called that. Because we were doing some science in the laboratory. The laboratory, as I would call it.
I have a feeling there's a message hidden in this rambling mess.
I stand at a crossroads. Shall I venture forth to unravel the mysteries that lurk beneath the mundane flesh? Or turn back in fear of what I may find? At times, I feel as though the weight of the world rests upon my weary shoulders. Valiant though my intentions may have been, I was powerless to stem the tide of insanity that washed against the shores of the asylum. Although conventional men outside of the mainstream, with scalpel in hand and hope in my heart, I now prepare to tread upon the virgin soil of...
So I'm trying to... Sometimes you can skip, sometimes you can't, it seems.
By the archaic standards of traditional medicine, I feel reborn.
Okay, can I exit the screen? I would like to...
I have a feeling
in
this rambling mess.
Experiments 1 and 2 were complete, housed elsewhere within the complex frame of the human body.
Ah, cool, you can get out of them quick. The youth salvation.
I have a feeling there's a message hidden in this rambling mess.
I search in vain for the elusive solution to this, a most intriguing puzzle. Evading me the way a mouse does a cat, the source of insanity remains hidden from me. Darting from flesh to muscle, muscle to bone, and back again to the porches of the mind, this evil seems always to maintain one step ahead of me. How can I trap what I cannot see? Surely I am close to the source by now. Eventually it must rest, and when it does, I will be there to ensnare this beast. Once removed from its host, I am confident that it will wither and die like the weed that it is. Knowing now how difficult it is to find this hidden monster, I am led to believe that the age of my test subjects may be a factor. Younger subjects tend to display less evidence of infection. Madness is
Yiked.
so entrenched within the aged frames of my older subjects that it is nearly impossible to discern the sane tissue from the insane.
Dicky. Okay, I should have just let the person tell me. Oh yeah, this is where I've started, like the Yolkties. The Kiod. Cody is...
How am I supposed to get back? How am I supposed to get back? That's not right. The youth salvation. Damn! Too far away. I have a feeling there's a message hidden.
I search in vain for the elusive solution to this, a most intriguing puzzle. Evading me the way a mouse does a cat, the source of insanity remains hidden from me. Darting from flesh to muscle, muscle to bone, and back again to the fortress of the mind, this evil seems always to maintain one step ahead of me. How can I trap what I cannot see? Surely I am close to the source by now. Eventually it must rest, and when it does, I will be there to ensnare this beast. Once removed from its host, I am confident that it will wither and die like the weed that it is. Knowing now how difficult it is to find this hidden monster, I am led to believe that the age of my test subjects may be a factor. Younger subjects tend to display less evidence of infection.
I have no idea what this middle word could
Madness
be.
is so entrenched within the aged frames of my older subjects that it is nearly impossible to discern the sane tissue from the insane.
The Y and the K are really annoying. So we're gonna have to hear this message again because I accidentally clicked off.
The elusive solution to this, a most intriguing puzzle. Evading me the way a mouse does a cat, the source of insanity remains hidden from me. Darting from flesh to muscle, muscle to bone, and back again to the fortress of the mind, this evil seems always to maintain one step ahead of me. How can I trap what I cannot see? Surely I am close to the source.
Aha!
Key hides too.
How am I supposed to get there? There's blood everywhere.
Okay, fair enough. I actually figured that out pretty quickly. Salvation
Salvation
hides
hides
the
the
key
key
to
to
youth.
Damn! Youth hides the key to salvation. Youth hides the key to salvation.
Excellent. Didn't take too long. It's Babbies, the ultimate youth.
My God! Huh?
There you are. Been wandering again. You know you can't come in here. We've been through this before. If you ever want to get better, you have to let me help you. I know all this must be confusing to you, even frightening. But this work is going to help so many people. Sick people. People with no hope.
No! No!
Calm down. You're going to hurt yourself. Those straps can hold a man twice your strength.
The Hive.
The only good bug is a dead one. This thing has some kind of mechanical harness.
It's my mechanical harness now.
Perhaps they'll think I'm one of them. It's worth a try. How could she even move her sickeningly bloated bulk? This building appears to have served some special function. This building...
ID confirmed. Drone guard class, Sector 7. Proceed. Drone guard class not permitted within the Queen's chamber. Entry denied.
Crap.
What a strange game this is.
It's some kind of alien child with 2 eyes and 2 arms.
And then this...
A handsome young Cyclops. I hope he can help me.
By the makers! Grimwall! You're Grimwall! But what are you doing here? Why have you returned to us? I thought Gromna had everything under control.
Grimwall? Is that my name? I don't remember much. Just waking up in this hive and having to battle a few insectoids. I had to use this strange device that I found on the large one, just to pass their security forces.
It's an ID harness. Gromna built them for the insectoids since they lost their sight. With that on, you look like another bug to them. That's why they're not swarming all over you. Look, my name is Graven. We need to talk more. But until the work slows down, I'm stuck here. Afterwards, I'm going back to my pod. We can meet there. My pod's globe code is Grenisser. Use it if you need to get in there for anything.
Grenisser. Oops.
It's some kind of alien... This monster is also at the field.
Here. Okay, now.
Who are you?
TikTok. Cybernet technician.
Chick tock on the clock when you I don't know the lyrics to that song.
What is your function?
To integrate cybernetic enhancements to the flesh.
Who designed these robotics?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure? You delay in your response. I am busy. Return when you can produce the proper authorization.
Fair enough.
Some kind of scanning unit. An insectoid pincher. The edges are sharp. The bridge seems flimsy. A great machine of some sort. Its size alone speaks of untold power. A great machine.
Welcome to the Hive.
Password.
Crap.
Entry denied.
A defense mechanism for Greven's pod.
Password.
Grenadier.
Enter.
Graven's tools.
They're my tools now.
A sledgehammer should come in handy.
Then I shall take it.
Wonder if Graven has any good crystals.
I always wonder if people have good crystals.
And now, our breaking story this evening. During a helicopter sweep in the search for another missing child in the troubled remote community of Warrendale, authorities were startled to discover what appears to be a gigantic insect hive attached to Mount Sanitarium, close to the ancient mechanical ruins. Details are sketchy at this point, but some sources have estimated that the visible portion of the hive is only a small part of the greater whole. More details on this breaking story as it develops. In an attempt to halt the infestation of the insect horde that is sweeping across our nation, leading entomologist Gromna will lead a team to infiltrate and examine the ever-growing hive. When asked why he was risking his own life on this mission, Gromna simply replied that he was willing to sacrifice anything to stop the infestation. When he heard the news, President Agris said, "Gromna is truly a great man, and we all wish him much success." Today, the nation breathed a collective sigh of relief as word from Gromna finally reached our closest outpost to the hive. Gone for months and presumed dead, it turns out that Gromna's team is not only alive, but they have found a method to slow the horde's infestation. Remaining near the hive, the team will continue their research in an attempt to stop the horde.
Hi, Graven. I guess you're not in. You must be out helping Gromna save the world or something. I just wanted to tell you that I love you, and I miss you. And I really look forward to you coming back to me soon. Goodbye, sweetheart.
A large hut. Looks like someone's living quarters.
Not so many. Slow down. Too many and the machine will overheat.
Ugh, I can hardly stand to look at these beasts. Graven's a sledge. That would harm even me. I can't use that here. It would be Ugh. The insects are pumping a bellows to control the furnace. The bellows. They are used to fan the flames of the infernal machine. The insectoid's abominable furnace. This insect is hooked up to a machine, and the levers must control the furnace.
Okay, so I haven't spoken a lot recently. I'm just sort of...
This building appears to have served some special function.
What function is that? Do you know, getting my, getting the lay of the land, as it were.
The only good bug is a dead one.
ID confirmed. Drone guard class, Sector 7. Proceed.
A heap of disgusting insect eggs.
ID confirmed.
I'm not sure what to do yet, or what to make of this area.
Graven's tools. A sledgehammer.
Maybe Graven wants his tools. I shall deliver them to him. Violently, no, I'll just pass them to him.
Graven? It would be... I can't...
I'm too busy to talk now. The couriers are delivering embers from the furnace at a fantastic rate. I'll meet you later at my pod when they shut the furnace down.
Shut the furnace down, got it.
Not so many. Slow down. Too many and the machine will overheat.
This pipe has been fixed recently, though not too well. Rather... Now what?
A less subtle method?
Drones, stop the bells. Seal the pipe. To continue pumping with that damage would overheat the furnace.
With that bug gone, I can reach the controls. I'll shut down this abominable furnace. This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated.
Also, the fucking bug on there. Get off. Okay. So what do we have? We have, yeah, this is an absurdly complex thing. We can change the colors to these. I believe that just changes the symbols, yeah. And I'll probably be drawing those. I get that. Maybe I'm trying to... Oh, fuck. No, I didn't want to do that.
This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated.
I want that little triangle. Okay, that's the one I've already done, right? That's that. So maybe I want to do any of the others. That's that one there. That's this one here. think that's just a reset. Oh, okay, yes. There's the W. Cool. That's that one there. What's this one?
Genocide today, monsters. No more embers will be delivered now. I'm certain I'll find Graven resting in his pod.
No more genocide today, monsters.
There you are. I was beginning to get worried. I thought something terrible might happen to you at the furnace. Especially since your memory is gone.
No, I don't remember much of anything. I wouldn't even know my own name if you hadn't told me.
Every Cyclopean child knows the name of Grimwall. You're the great hero of the War of the One.
War of the One. Can you tell me about it?
Oh my. You are confused, aren't you? The War of the One was a pivotal point in the history of our people. For years, we had fought the insectoids, neither side gaining ground as the planet was ravaged by countless battles. The Makers, creators of all and of nothing, watched silently for many years before taking action. They spoke to the leaders of both sides through grand visions, declaring that there was to be one final battle for supremacy. The victor would rule the planet, and the defeated race would be forced underground, never to return to the surface again.
We won?
Yes, thanks to you. You destroyed nearly a third of the troops, all by yourself.
If we won, then why are these things back above ground?
No one really knows. Actually, no one really believed the story of the War of the One, or thought that there were any insectoids. Until now.
That evil machine will be silent for a while.
Evil? It's just a furnace, isn't it?
The thing was burning children, Graven. Cyclopean children.
But how can this be? Gromna would never allow such a thing to happen.
Gromna? That's the name the bugs were using at the furnace. They said he's giving the orders to burn the children's bodies.
That's absurd. He's my mentor. A brilliant entomologist. He'd never...
What?
Entomologist. He's our foremost specialist on insects. That's why the Peace Council chose him for this mission.
He's a brilliant etymologist. He knows the history of words. That's why we've been using words in these conversations we've been having. The word conversation dates back to 1742. Brian Conversation invented it.
Mission? What mission? What the hell is going on here?
We were sent here to examine this hive a few months ago. We were captured, but Gromna convinced the Queen to put aside her plans of conquest and negotiate a peace treaty. Since then, it's been peaceful for both sides. In fact, tomorrow is the day that both leaders will meet to sign the treaty.
I tell you it's true, Graven. Something is terribly wrong here, and I think that this Gromna person is somehow involved. You must help me.
I'm sorry, but I can't. Not unless you have some physical proof to back up these wild accusations.
Very well. If proof is what you want, then that's what you'll get. Graven, Chick-Tock requires authorization to upgrade my ID harness. Who can do that?
Normally, Gromna is the only one who can authorize such upgrades. But with the increased activity in the Queen's chambers, he remains there almost exclusively. I think we can fool Chick-Tock if I make my position sound important enough.
What should I say?
Tell him that your authorization comes from Graven, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty. That should do it. Take my advice. That harness you're wearing won't get you past every security device. You might want to see the cyber technician for an upgrade.
Yeah, I know. You just gave me you just gave me literal instructions on how to convince him to do stuff.
Who designed?
Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Where is he?
He is within the Queen's chambers. Since it is the eve of retribution, there is much preparation required. His plan must be executed perfectly.
Eve of retribution?
Are your memory pathways in need of service? The eve of retribution is known by us all. As of tomorrow, we will return to our rightful position as the dominating race of the planet. Under the guise of peace, we shall collect a debt that has been unpaid for decades.
I was going to say, decades? How is it that nobody believes the battle took place? It's been like, what, like 20 years?
What plan do you speak of?
Your memory banks must be fluctuating. Gromna has seen the error of his kind's ways, and has come to aid us in our desire for revenge. With his gift of cybernetics, we shall once again rule the surface.
How will this gift aid us? Are we not mighty enough to conquer the Cyclops without them?
Without the speed of cybernetics, we would be vulnerable to the nuclear fire which the enemy controls, incinerated before we even reach the city. But with the aid of cybernetics, we will be swarming within the walls of the capital before their hands can even reach the launch buttons. The dawn will bring the age of the insectoid. It is inevitable.
The way he holds like the first syllable makes I think of Beavis and Butthead where he keeps going, my name is Con Holior, like that, because it's like long, quick after that.
I require my ID harness to be upgraded.
Upon whose authorization will I grant this procedure?
Graven, protege of Gromna, honorable assistant to Her Majesty.
Graven. Hold while I search my databanks for confirmation. My records indicate that Graven is the assistant to Gromna. However, his authorization alone is not enough. I will need to verify that you are of sufficient age to be placed within the Royal Guard. Proceed to limb scanner for positive age identification.
Looks like an operating table.
Where's the limb scanner?
Some kind of scanning unit. A sledgehammer, Sugar Evans. Bugs flying up that tube. Where does it lead? The mechanized arm survived the fire. I wonder if it can be used against them beasts.
Me and you and whose army? This army that I picked up. Couldn't put it in the hall. Me and my 4 arms. Well, 5 arms now.
Age requirements verified. Upgrade authorized. Step forward to have ID harness upgraded. Prepare for upgrade.
Fire! Beavis is what he sounds like.
Treatment? What treatment?
A treatment. They found a way to slow down the disease. It says here that a Dr. Morgan was ultimately responsible for developing the DNAV treatment. Didn't you study with the Dr. Morgan back in med school?
I was still a sophomore when he earned his doctorate.
Well, the treatment's called HOPE. It's supposed to decelerate the growth of the DNAV, almost doubling the lifespan of affected children.
Aztecs found a way to survive the plague of Quetzalcoatl without conventional modern medicine. Well, hey, if Morgan is close to a cure, a true cure, then maybe he can use another set of hands. Maybe it's time to pack up here and go home.
Going to assume that's how his sister died.
Can't concentrate.
Give me my cybernetics.
Looks like an...
Unless he did it already.
Password. Crap. Entry denied. I'd better be careful on these paths. It's a long way down.
Why can't I just pick up that guy, like go to that guy and be like, yeah, just talk to this bug, he'll reveal his entire evil plan.
A large hut.
Okay, there was like a border I couldn't pass, and I don't know where it is. It's over here.
Royal Guard class confirmed. Enter.
Ah, fair enough.
Cyclops babies in bottles?
Dr. Morgan? What test is this?
Ah, Max. You're just in time. This is a test of the subject's threshold. The serum will travel directly to the neurotransmitters of the brain and without actually harming the monkey, cause it to feel excruciating pain all over its body.
What? Well, that's not an experiment. It's torture! What possible purpose?
When you outrank me in lab years, Max, you can question the methods. I see the potential fruits of our research, and that justifies the means. A valuable lesson in scientific research, Max. In layman's terms, you can't make an omelet without
Oh, it's gonna hurt that monkey.
Dizzy. No. Can't concentrate. This Cyclops is half bug. Who are you?
Gritza.
Gritza?
Yes, that's my name, Gangplank.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
From Team Ream.
Team? What team is that?
Research team sent to examine insectoids. Gromna, the leader, the betrayer.
Gromna?
Gromna?
He was your leader
Oh, I'm
and
covering up the
betrayer?
person.
How did he betray you?
Betrayer. He did this to me. My body. Not Cyclops anymore. Half beast. Hermits left me up for I am a freak now.
What has he done to you? What experiments?
Quest wants to live forever. See insects as the answer.
What? I don't understand. What answer? What are you doing here?
My duty to the weak.
What duty is that?
Tend the young ones. They are fragile children. So young. Bubbles of joy.
These bottles have children in them?
Clones. Grumnas. Pets.
I'll burn all of these grubs before I leave here. No, my strength will break the bottle. I need something to cut it free. Grab. Come on, come on! Come on, come on! No, no, this isn't working. Now what?
I need a knife.
The only good bug? This building appears to have... Looks like an operating table. That would harm even... That won't so... Looks looks like an upper... Some kind of sketch...
Oh, there it is. Let's go back up. I've played Knifey Spooning before, I know what I'm doing.
I've seen your fellow team members in the Queen's chambers. Gromna has interchanged their lower bodies with insectoid anatomy.
What? I haven't seen them since. We must save them.
I'm sorry, Graven, but their minds are gone. It's too late.
May the Makers preserve their souls.
How do you know it's too late? You're not a scientist. Maybe we can get their minds back.
I brought you the proof you asked for, Graven. Are you going to help me?
By the Makers. Yes, of course. I suppose we should search Gromna's pod. Come on. I have his globe code.
I feel like that guy could have solved this all by himself.
What's the globe code, Graven?
Immortal. That's the word to unlock the door.
Password.
Immortal.
Enter. What are those?
They appear to be schematics of some kind. Judging by the shape and general mass, I'd say they were diagrams of the Great Machine.
Great Machine? What's that?
It's the huge round piece of machinery that sits on the edge of the Hive. Some say it was left there by the Makers themselves. Others think that it's a power source of some type. It used to emit a weird humming noise, but now it remains silent.
What?
According to these notes, 2 parts may have been removed to aid the insectoids. I need to visit the Great Machine and see for myself.
Oh, I went in that direction. I mirrored, aren't I?
A locked cabinet. I suspect that the traitor keeps something important with it. Gromna's notes. They say that a sound generator will open the worm transport tube. These designs, I do not understand them. Mutilated grubs. What is Gromna doing with them? Gromna is clearly insane. Grab a locked cabinet. I suspect that the traitor keeps something important with it. Gravens? Come on, come on! Have you figured out the purpose of the machine?
Part of it. But I need time to properly study it. Gromna has removed 2 pieces from it. Generators of some kind. I need to attach the missing pieces to get the machine running again. Unfortunately, only Gromna knows where they are.
A great machine.
Let's save my game because it's been a while.
Save game. Return into game.
A great machine of some sort. A great machine of...
Let's have a search around.
I'll burn all of these grubs before I leave here. The glow from within must be some large fire. Cyclops, baby!
That's why I should have called to save. Cyclops babies!
Romulus notes. Romulus notes. They say that the sound generator will open the worm transport tube.
Cool, what's a worm transport tube? And what's a sound generator?
These design. Mutilated grub. Grab a lock. The heater. It's alive. This insect. This pipe has been fixed recently. No, not... No.
I guess no more genocide today, monsters.
That would harm? No.
I do not know what the game wants me to do.
This building appears to have served some special function. This is truly the mother of all evil. From within. The glow from... Cyclops! By the Maker! These are Cyclops babies! By the Maker! By the Maker! Bugs flying up that tube. Where does it lead? Gravins? That would harm. That would harm even it would. That will... This is more complex than I imagined. There appear to be many controls, all interrelated.
What did this do last time? doesn't do anything anymore.
No more genocide today, monsters. No more embers will be delivered now. I'm certain I'll find Graven resting in his pod. The insects are pumping up bellows to control the furnace.
Right, it's still broken. And I got to hit the line again at least.
A large hut. Looks like someone's living quarters.
Right, I think I might leave this here. It's just a short one, but I'm immediately stuck. And that leaves the rest of the night for me to play something else. So I'm going to do that. See if my brain works better tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the Johnstruct. I've been having a Sanitarium in the Arium adventure. Farewell. I'll see you next time.